Someone like tweeted at me, was like, yo, Seth, watch it, and like added us. Yo, Scump, watch out for @MaNiaC. I can just see the hate in his eyes. Dude's jealous. And I'm just like, I am jealous. I am jealous. But there's no why? I have no reason to hate on Scump.
Look at this.
What?
You did this.
I did it.
With that, welcome to episode number 29 of the OpTic Podcast. This episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN and Final Fantasy. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a little bit. Dude, did you guys go?
I wasn't saying
You said you suck your
yeah,
teeth.
but it was stupid, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Well, we're missing Embos. Embos is going through some physical pains right now, so he couldn't make it out here.
The thing is that what he told you?
Yeah.
I already know what he means when he says that.
What?
It means he ate shit last night.
Dude, you can't.
Now he has the bubble guts.
Dude, you got healthy.
He's one of those. It's so bad.
Especially I've been working out for what, 2 months, and right when the camera started.
Especially since now it's like he's actually stuck with it.
Yeah.
It's
and
unbearable.
The thing is,
and it's working. Look at those fucking arms. They ripped through that fucking flannel. That's not the way the flannel came.
Just wait in 2 months. I know I said this 2 months ago, but in another 2 months, shred.
Yeah?
Shredded.
Yeah, he's gonna.
You think he's gonna do it?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
There's no drugs on the table now, so all he's got is his mental and his fucking BDE, and he's just gonna.
What's BDE? Big dick energy.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna do it.
Yeah?
I'm gonna do it too, but in a different way.
I'm gonna do it when you do.
Usually
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do it, but it's like I just don't have. There's nothing else to do.
Right? Yeah. I can tell.
Because every time I would stop, like working out, eating healthy.
Ooh.
You know, there's always other stuff involved.
Just so people know, whenever I drink this, because I drink this in like every podcast, it's not sugar.
The same one?
It's not. It's not the same one. It's not sugar. It is oat milk and 2 shots of espresso.
There's no sugar in there?
No.
There's Splenda.
No.
Oh.
No sweetener.
Do you care?
Unless the oat milk is.
Do you care that Splenda doesn't leave your body? I don't give a fuck. When people are like, yeah, but you never know, like how no one's been able to find out how it gets released out of your body. So they don't, because when you pee it, you don't pee Splenda. There's no
Splenda?
Yeah, Splenda stays in you somehow, or maybe it doesn't. It just gets broken down to something else. No scientist has been able to determine how Splenda leaves your body. Okay, at all. Maddie, right here. There you go. Splenda.
Good shit, Jamie.
Splenda has always been considered to be biologically inert. Do you know what inert means?
Probably means
not broken down
for humans.
Okay. It passes through the human body untouched. However, a recent article posted to the Journal of Toxicology and Environmental Health noted that some of the ingested sweetener is metabolized, meaning that it is not entirely inert.
How is Splenda
like your dick? What?
So what do we learn from that?
I don't know.
I don't know what inert means. So.
It just means it's not broken down.
Jamie, can you bring up Maddie, can you bring up what the meaning of inert is for this nerd? For this opposite of nerd?
So is Splenda
lacking the ability to strengthen
aspartame?
As it pertains
the ability
to what?
to strength to move. So it just doesn't, I guess, like travel through your body.
It's chemically inactive.
Okay.
So
look,
it just means it's fake as fuck.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's
yeah,
fake.
It's just fake. Like.
Yeah. I like your energy. You're going backwards too?
Wow.
Yo, you know what's
I am
crazy?
a trendsetter.
You started what you're doing now at the right time because you're what, 28? 29?
How don't you fucking know yet?
How old are you for real?
29.
Do you know how old he is?
I'm 30 one day. 31, 28, 26.
Do you know how old Hecz is?
41.
Yeah, how come you know that?
I don't know. Didn't you just have a birthday?
Yeah, in February. Damn, you guys are in sync again? We're back. You guys are back.
Wait, what?
So are you 29?
Yeah.
So you started at the right time because...
For health?
Yeah, for health reasons and metabolism reasons. Like, Hitch is still there.
I'm slowing
But I
down.
can tell that he's going to fucking thick the fuck up if he doesn't start moving.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, look. It all goes to the yeeties
there.
and the stomach and the chin.
I think I've already lost 5 pounds since I...
From what? Just plain?
Yeah, just from exercising and eating better. I've been eating clean, like really clean. So
It's the wave.
do you think that, wait, can you get qualified to train people?
What do you mean?
He doesn't want to do that.
Imagine,
Like I could take.
Like, we
I
bring
could
back-
do like whatever Mike did. I
Yeah,
think. Like
yeah.
then he went through some online.
yeah. Are you
course.
playing with that thing again?
No.
Okay. Are you? Could you maybe bring back OpTic Fitness?
Yeah, but I don't know if it'd be OpTic Fitness.
What else would it be?
www.MaNiacFitness.com.
What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's move on from. Speaking of sports and athleticism,
Can y'all start watching sports again?
Here, I do. All right, I do sort of. Okay, this is my issue with the next topic that we are about to discuss. Okay, people, some of my colleagues, some of my peers, maybe not my colleagues, but some of my peers were upset at the fact that there wasn't a single esport athlete on the Sports Illustrated cover when FaZe was on there. We had Bronny James, we had Kyler Murray, and then we had from left to right, I think it was Nick Merckx, Rugg, Tommy, and Swag. All right. First of all, Nick Merckx competed at one point. So right there already, he's an esports athlete. He competed professionally in Gears of War.
And
Secondly.
Fortnite.
Secondly, okay, I don't understand what the issue is.
Wait, what's the issue?
The issue is that there's no esports athletes up there.
But have like people complained about that?
Yeah, that's what some people were.
Fucking insane cover.
That is an insane fucking cover. Yeah. Bro, I don't know. I don't think like I don't see a problem with it personally, because at the end of the day, esports is still being read at the top. All right. Now, whether or not those people were there or weren't, for whatever circumstances they weren't, guess who's going to be more recognizable as a business of selling magazines? Nick Merckx or one of the esports athletes that play under
like the COD team or something
FaZe.
like that.
Yeah. The other thing is, like, we don't know when they're like, there could have been plenty about it. But if it's me and I own FaZe and I have a deal to promote esports, I'm gonna go with the most popular players in OpTic.
It's not this. I mean, if you think that was, we're kind of different because our biggest name is a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
But like for 100 Thieves, like if that was 100 Thieves, I don't think there would be an esports person out there. I think
it would be Nate Shot, Valkyrie,
Courage, and then maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Drake. Who else? I mean,
like someone else.
Yeah,
like
someone.
It would be like that.
Scooter Braun.
Look, you're gonna put your big names up there.
I want to. Yeah, look. Big daps, big props to FaZe, man. This is not only dope, but it's pushing the space forward in the right way.
Yeah.
And I think that if we, as an esports community, approach it from that perspective, and we give flowers instead of why didn't they do this instead, you guys have to understand esports isn't there where we need it to be yet. Esports will continue to be dominated by the entertainment side of esports and gaming entertainment. I think that we should embrace the way that some organizations have obviously embraced it by picking up by picking up influencers, by picking up popular personalities in the gaming industry. Here's my other thing. Okay, here's my other thing. If you're not going to strictly only talk about esports people that compete in esports currently, if that's not what you're only doing, then you shouldn't have a negative opinion about influencers who you constantly talk about in your videos, in your thumbnails for this. You can't have it both ways. I mean, you can if you choose to. That's you. But I'm saying from a hypocritical standpoint, you can't be... I don't know. I don't even know how to not make it sound like I'm coming at any particular person.
I thought you were.
Nah.
I just sat here and smiled.
Why? You thought I was coming at some...
I thought you were going at somebody specifically.
Who?
I don't know.
Don't say Jake Lucky.
Is that who you were going
No, I wasn't going after anybody.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm just saying, but in theory, like, us as a community should have done fucking better. I wasn't going after the tactical rab either. Like, I don't have a problem with neither of them. I think that they have a very specific position or role to play in esports.
Yeah, and thank God it's them and not other people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like they're doing all right.
They're good kids.
They're good peoples. But yeah. I think I didn't see anything negative about it. But I only follow I don't know. Yeah, you must.
Oh,
have
there was many people.
I must
like,
not have just
like
been
not a
following
single fucking esports player there. I'm like, well, Nick competed. He's a retired esports professional. I mean, I'm sure that if what is a professional? You know what I'm saying?
Swag's up there. They're both up there in Warzone.
They're Warzone pros.
Yeah, they're Warzone pros.
Both of them are.
I think that's funny to say.
Why?
Warzone pros?
Yeah, why?
Dog, Aiden has like 200 grand won.
Yeah, that's if winning in an esports competition
And the game's been out for a year.
you're a pro, then you're a pro.
Yeah, you might be right, actually.
I mean, I think it's the same as Fortnite. We'll see. I mean, and whoever wins the World Series, bro, it's a lot of money. I think it's dope.
I think it's dope. I can't give them enough daps and props. Yeah, would it have been a good idea to have maybe one person up there?
No.
Sure.
No.
Nah.
No. It doesn't get
I just
better
look-
than that.
it does not
It
get-
doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, why is FaZe on Sports Illustrated? Because FaZe is huge. Why is FaZe huge? Because of those four people. Not because
of their profession. Yeah, esports acumen.
Right, exactly. It's because of their influence in the space. I mean, they're sitting there with Bronny James.
Yeah.
It's like you don't get that because Bronny was watching fucking Counter-Strike, FaZe on Counter-Strike. He got there because he watched them and played games and wanted to, play with those dudes, and then they made that connection, which only FaZe can, only FaZe is done.
And it's not even that bad. Like Nick Merckx is good, Swag's hella good.
Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I don't.
Tommy fucking owns it. Rog is just huge.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like.
And they're all
bad.
They're all fit. Did you see Nick's interview? Or
And they're all fit.
He was like, I'm just trying to break the stereotype that gamers are not just little skinny dudes or big guys in their mom's basement.
Yeah.
And he went on national TV and said that. I was like, damn, you're a savage. But
it's true.
I mean, look at the cover.
Yeah, look at the cover.
They're all jacked.
And let's be honest, if one of the pro esports league players was on that, they probably end up getting roasted.
They probably do the dragon, the two dragon thing, the 3-headed dragon thing.
I don't know
where
what
it's
that
like
is.
one mean dragon, and the other one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Look, people got mad at the amount of light that Ninja got, right? And everybody was all about it. Everybody was part of that movement. Everybody was part of him getting 600,000 whatever subs or shit or whatever, right? And the second that they said he's an esports player, they're like, whoa, no, he's not. He's an entertainer. But I'm like, this dude competed professionally in Halo, in other fucking esports too, in Fortnite.
I think it's weird because for a long time it was you were a content creator or you were a esports player. And now because of BRs and because of the intertwine, people aren't going to watch competitive BRs if it's not for entertainers.
I guess the only part about someone being pro in a Warzone or a Fortnite is these tournaments that are against straight bots. Yeah. It's who can find the most bots.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I guess that's the only part that.
Well, I mean, they're making the switch, right? This is a private.
But they
lobby. They're moving
They
towards
are
it.
professionals at their craft, which is Warzone, Fortnite, BRs.
I just don't understand this thing in esports where we just fucking rather hate than fucking dap up something.
Dude, it's the thing in all sports.
I see that, and I don't even think of.
I was ranting. I felt like a weirdo, but I was ranting yesterday, and I was like, I just can't believe people, man. I can't believe, I don't know what I saw. And this is jokes aside, but I saw something on Sports Center. I think the most toxic place on the internet that I have access to, not in the dark web and shit, but the most toxic place that I have access to is the Sports Center Instagram comments. Dog, it's horrible. Yeah, it's everyone's so entitled, or sometimes there's hella sexist, or they do it's So let me get back to where I was talking about. I think it was a picture of Kevin Durant and said something like, "Oh, Kevin Durant's so soft he can't even carry his team when everyone's injured." Yeah, and it's that was all of the top comments. All of the top comments were about how he can't carry his team because 3 of his teammates are injured, and it's I can't imagine. I can't imagine that level of criticism for a normal person. no one will be able to handle that shit. Like if I'm sure it was like a high school kid. I was saying like if I followed that high school kid around and I was just like everything he did, I criticized it, he would fucking lose his mind.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got an 80 on that quiz? Why? Is it because you're fucking stupid? Is that why? You couldn't study a little bit more? It's just memorization.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, it's just it takes the same amount of energy,
and that's just one example. It's like that for every single thing. Like
don't get me wrong.
Everything on the internet.
Don't get me wrong, and don't get us wrong. We make our jokes behind closed doors with each other about shit that happens in the space, but you'll never ever catch me going out there like when TSM did the $210 million deal, and then immediately after that Riot says, yeah, you know what, it's not gonna be a part of Riot. Everybody immediately is like, oh, imagine spending $210 million and not being able to be like, these guys don't need, you don't know what the fucking deal is, right? Maybe they just did it for their YouTube channel. Right? Maybe they just did that deal so they can be on the YouTube channel. What the fuck do you care if somebody's wasting $210 million?
I know.
Who cares? Like, shut up. Everybody's like, well, you know, it sucks that their number one property isn't going to be utilized. Who fucking cares? They play twice a week. Twice a week, they get 200,000 views on their logo. 200,000 views twice a week. That's 400,000 views. What do you think they do on their YouTube channel, man? Like, they do millions of views a fucking month.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just like
same amount of energy.
It's just like the internet. If you let it, the internet will drive you crazy. Just because there's so many stupid people. I feel bad for saying that.
Don't.
What?
Don't.
Why?
Because they are. Like, there's a lot of like. My expectations have grown really low.
Yeah. Same,
like,
dude. Same.
Like I'm just. I always remind myself like, people are dumb. People are just genuinely dumb. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
But they are dumb.
And it's I mean, this is like jokes aside because I make my sports jokes, but those are just literally to get under people's skin or just to like
obvious
or
jokes.
just to like mess with people.
Yeah. Nobody believes that LeBron's better than Jordan. Go on.
Yeah, jokes. But the idea of seeing something, whether it doesn't matter what it is, seeing something and the first thing that you realize as like a normal person is that that's going to have, 100,000 people that say something negative about it. Like no matter what it is, it's just insane to me. It is just insane.
Like people's brains are wired differently. That's why they're serial killers and
holy shit.
Yeah, I'm saying there's just a large spectrum of there's the Elon Musk genius weird, but like just there's the Elon Musk and there's serial killers and then there's trolls and then there's professional athletes. Like there's such a broad spectrum of just human.
That's the thing
brain.
with the internet is for the internet. I think when I first started with like OpTic and Esports and stuff, and like I started like actually reading the internet like all the time, I was like, well, these are all trolls. Like they have to be all trolls and they think it's funny just to say stuff. But I think there are just a lot of people out there that are just negative all the time.
Just because everyone has a way of an outlet to communicate their opinion. Right. Like before they were like stuck in their small town and it's like, so they're just talking shit about their neighbors, talking shit about like getting pissed off in the grocery store. But now they have an outlet to like unleash this shit on whatever they want.
Yelling at their TV. Tom Brady fucking sucks. I know he sucks. No one can just.
And why don't you just put it to the side,
you
dude?
know what? You're right.
The same way that I removed the Reddit application from my phone, you can remove that from your hands right now. You know what's crazy about Reddit, right? Like, shout out to those. There's only the thing with me and Reddit is that there's only like 15 people, and I know their fucking names, right? Like that like always like have this comment, like off base comment that like, and I had to force myself to say they literally don't know a single thing about what's happening. They're inventing shit in their head and getting mad at you for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Sort of like, one time, right? Judith wakes up and is like, yeah, you cheated on me in my sleep. And I'm like, all right. What's she look like? That's my first question. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that's the thing. You know what I did? I removed it. I haven't gone there in no bullshit close to like 4 months.
I can't believe the pro players still go. I really can't believe the pro players
when I saw JCap, when I saw Clayster, that they were getting
Seth was just on it. He was just when you went over to him.
Yeah,
you were like, "Hey, how are you?" He clicked off of Reddit like it was porn.
He
literally was like,
he knew.
He knew you were gonna say some shit.
Yeah,
he literally clicked off.
I have a rule here. Don't bring it up.
Yeah. Seth looks at his Twitter mentions and stuff. I'm like,
out of
dude.
all people, Seth.
But that's also the same mentality of why he's been so good for so long.
True.
Because he's just very.
I can't believe people think Seth has been cooking.
So, bro,
Seth
it
has
is
been
15. There's those same
The
15,
same 15 people.
The thing is this: I would love to take them to dinner. Let's have a conversation. Why?
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to follow them around at work. And on some psycho shit, criticize everything they do and why they're not perfect. I want to
go.
do that
Why
shit
are you
so
wearing
bad.
that flannel? One, it's ugly. One, the sleeves were obviously cut off by you, right? You didn't even use scissors, and your arms aren't that big. That's what I want.
First thing, I can smell
that
now. Like, do you shower?
talking to
Can
me?
you shower first before you go to work, please?
Huh? Oh shit! No. I've done a really good job, and I think you getting over those people takes years and years of being exposed to it.
Yeah.
And it's part of the shit that makes you survive in this space.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all haters because it toughens you up.
Oh, it does. I mean, it gives you thick skin,
bro. It toughens you up.
It's less of like me being like upset. I mean, I know I was just like ranting about it, but it's just more of like, it's bewildering to me that there's that many people. It's just like, I just shake my head about it all the time.
I don't know why pros still go there, right? If the thing is this is like, as a professional gamer, if your fans want to talk to you, they can go to your Twitter and ask you questions. Why are you going to a forum to ask a pro a question for other people to answer for the pro, and then you're like, yeah, that's right.
Well, that's the thing is like, esports is just like this new age competition where the distance between the fan and the pro is so minuscule. Well, because that doesn't happen in regular sports. So like, in order to criticize, if you want to criticize Kevin Durant, you got to go to the game and yell at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and
you can't.
Yeah.
And even then, you'll get dragged out by security.
Yeah.
It's just. But here, the pro players like seek it out, and that's why I'm just. But the thing is people on Reddit will say, there's just a few bad apples, which there are. There are. It's any place.
They say the same thing about the green wall.
Yeah.
Right? OpTic fans are the most toxic. No, 15 of those dudes are just overly passionate and really toxic. The majority of them, they're fucking grown people with lives that just like the best team in esports. Are bad.
Yeah. Luckily, a lot of the green wall has grown up too. I mean, I feel like the people that spam, we need a roster change every time we lose, those can't be real.
No.
They have to be trolls.
Listen, this is my favorite thing to do. Any single time somebody's there criticizing me, I go to them. If they don't follow me, they don't matter. Muted. I don't even block them. Muted. I'll never hear from you again.
Yeah.
Muted. Any single time that I've been criticized, I go. I'm like, I look and I'm like,
you don't want to let them know that you blocked them.
Yeah.
That you just mute them.
Yeah. It's muted. We'll never hear from you again. Yeah. And I wish there was a way for people to find out whether or not you were muted. Oh, man. All right. Fake ninja impersonator sneaks. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how people thought that dude. That was like fake.
That was
fake.
bad.
Yeah. No, maybe. Could
You think that people actually got faked by that?
Some people, definitely.
There's a possibility he was just really, really rich and bought his way in and then made the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he could have faked it.
Yeah, there's no
Either way.
Yeah.
I
don't really believe that.
Dude.
He
Wait,
just dressed as Ninja, got in for free, they didn't check his ID. No one
actually the fake.
if Ninja's pulling up to something, some head security guys like coming out.
Think about
he was walking around by himself.
Think about one single time where Ninja, after he became Ninja, has been by himself. Ever.
Yeah.
Never.
He was walking around with a basketball and shit.
Yeah, just like
by himself. Oh my, that's really funny. He should have had like a team. Did you see the dude that got on the backstage of the fight, the Logan Paul Mayweather fight? Literally with a security vest, with a like a construction worker like vest.
Yeah.
He went back there. It got through like 3 layers of security. It was just like, yeah, I'm working on some stuff. And then he had a camera, and then he acted like press, but nobody asked him any questions. And all he had was a $3 secure, like one of those reflective vests on, and a camera, and he was interviewing people.
That's funny.
Good for him.
That is pretty bad though.
But it's
it
so
was
bad.
At the
Really
Logan
bad.
Paul Mayweather.
Yeah, he literally
that's bad.
He like filmed Logan or Jake Paul and asked him stuff, And he was like, my brother just beat the best fighter of all time. Like literally like from me to you. And then that's the one where I looked at the comments and people were like, it's very possible this guy is just super rich. Like a trust fund kid and just like bought backstage passes and then acted like he got in.
You could literally,
see that.
Yeah,
That'd be some
I can
weird
see
rich
that
shit
being
to do.
more. I can see that being more of a possibility of you like planning out a viral moment more than anything.
Props to him. It went viral.
Yeah.
If that's, I mean, either way.
All right, let's take some. Let's go on a quick break. Say hello to ExpressVPN and Final Fantasy. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're back.
I know what you're thinking. Why do we have to interrupt such an amazing podcast? Well, it's for a good reason. To talk about our sponsors for today. The first one being ExpressVPN. Big Brother is always watching, especially on the internet. I mean, you can't really go anywhere without people being able to track you or to get, you don't really have that sense of privacy. Well, with ExpressVPN, you can achieve that. Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like taking a call on a train or a bus on speaker for everyone to hear. So don't be that person. It doesn't get more annoying than that. Why does everyone need a VPN? The internet service providers like Comcast or Verizon know every single website you visit. Yeah, those too. Your ISPs can then sell this information to ad companies and tech giants, and they will be able to use that data to target you. So why use ExpressVPN? It creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so people can't peep on you while you're online. Fire up the app, click one button. It's rated #1 by CNET, Wired, and The Verge. It works on your phone, your laptops, even your routers. So everyone who uses the Wi-Fi connected to your router is protected as well. I will personally say, because I work online, it's very important to use. I use it personally at my place, and also we have it on the Wi-Fi here. So secure your online activity by visiting expressvpn.com/optic. Do that today. That is expressvpn.com/optic. And you can get a extra 3 months free. expressvpn.com/optic. Now, it's Final Fantasy time. It's time to join the resistance because Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade for PlayStation 5 is here. The shadowy Shinra Corporation is draining the planet's life force for their own gain. But all is not lost. The mercenary Cloud Strife teams with Tifa, Barret, and Aerith to take Shinra down. Whether they succeed depends on you. We are so excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. The definitive edition of the award-winning Final Fantasy VII Remake has expanded graphically, gameplay, and system enhancements, and it brings Final Fantasy's visuals to the next level. It's got more realistic backgrounds, it's got better lighting, and it's all around more beautiful to look at, just like you. Intergrade also gives you the ability to switch between graphics mode, which if you want to play in 4K, you play in graphics mode, or performance mode, which gives you super smooth 60 frames per second. On top of it, Intergrade also comes with Episode Intermission. It's a brand spanking new episode featuring the Wutai ninja, Yuffle, as the main character. Play as Yuffle as she conspires with Avalanche HQ to steal the ultimate materia from the Shinra Electric Power Company. Play as new characters and enjoy expanded gameplay experience featuring multiple new combat additions. Buy Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade for PlayStation 5 today. Go to sqex.link/remakeog. That's sqex.link/remakeog. Final Fantasy, thank you. ExpressVPN, thank you. Now let's get back to the wonderful podcast.
All right, so we have a couple of questions from the fan base out there, right? We're going to start off at the top. When looking for content creators to join OpTic, what do you look for content-wise and person-wise?
That's a you question.
Well, how was that a me question? I think, look, more than anything, if you don't live near here, you're no good to me.
That's the number one thing right now is we need people in the space.
Yeah.
We need, not like in the area. And people willing to move, which there are a lot of people that are willing to move.
I think it's just people who
fit in.
And like when the cameras are on, like they know how to contribute.
Yeah, it's showtime.
And they sort of know their place, but like not to the point where they are like shy or anything.
Feel like out of place.
Yeah. They know their place, but they don't feel out of place.
We just haven't picked. I mean, we haven't picked up someone in so long. I kind of forgot what it feels like.
Yeah. The other thing
when
is
was the last time we picked up a content creator?
Never.
2000.
Pam?
2016.
If you're not counting Infinite people.
No. Like OpTic.
Oh.
I don't know. Me personally, as long as they can get along and understand how blessed they are to be in a position to make a living off of creating content, and they don't let that shit get to their heads, I'm fucking good with just absolutely fucking everybody. If like we are a weird fucking group though, if you think about it, right?
We're definitely different than.
We're mad tight, yo.
Definitely different than the other.
I feel like there's not an org. Well, there's not an org that's like this. I don't think.
No.
Like even
I mean,
FaZe are always together.
Bigger.
But there's so many people out on the outskirts of it.
Oh yeah.
But FaZe,
not saying they're outsiders.
The inside of FaZe, like who would it be? Like Banks,
like
Temper,
the
Banks,
house.
Rug,
Yeah.
Tico,
the house,
Apex.
Like I don't think they're hanging out. Like they probably see each other every now and then.
Yeah.
But I feel like we see each other almost every day. We go out to eat together. We go out to clubs or bars together. We get breakfast together. We're seeing each other during the day, and that's been the same sort of schedule for the last since I joined, like 2015.
Goddamn.
Like it's been very like we're never really apart.
I think we need to.
And I feel like no other org does that.
Not need to, because I know we go back and forth on this, but I'd like at least like three more creators, but we just have to find. I mean, I already know who is top of my list.
Could we say who would be on our list?
No.
So think about like even the camera people, right, and the production team, right? Like think about Paige, right? Like everybody is here together, right? Like
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Even when we expand, I hope we expand in the same area. Like I don't want the pro team to be out there, and then the Roger.
We have to figure out when you do your musicals. You know what I mean?
Musicals.
We have to give you your own booth to create your songs. Because when it's not because when it's not auto-tune, my dude, you know what I mean?
What? No, my voice is
that
beautiful.
is my voice. How I'm making that voice?
You just turned the auto-tune on your Go XLR on?
Yeah. Yo,
I'm not like taking it seriously.
No, but it came out. I like that. I think it came out dope. Better than fucking nothing. I'm just kidding. That's the sort of thing, right?
Why'd you say it like that?
No, that's the sort of thing, though. Like, if you think about it, who else? Like, when you take a dig at someone here, like, it should cut deep, but it doesn't.
I saw in the comments of the OpTic, like beer pong thing we did.
Yeah.
Like people were like, "Damn, MaNiac's low-key a dick to Scump." And I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Wait, was I kind of mean to?" And I was like, "No, fuck that, fuck Scump." like me, and it's not like me and Scump just come here on days that we like do content. And I like sort of know him, like,
dude.
He's been a friend and like a pretty good friend since I joined fucking OpTic.
Dude,
like, we
I'm so
hang
glad
out
you say
outside
that.
of this.
I get that way with people all the time, where I forget how good of friends I am with people, and so I'm just kind of like, is that what you're talking about? Where you're just like, you let other people like influence like how you
should act with your friends.
Should act like with someone that you are close with.
Well, yeah, like I was kind of like just saying stuff to like get under Seth's skin, or just every time it was like worst dress Seth, worst shot Seth, and people were just like, MaNiac's low key a dick, and that someone like tweeted at me was like, yo Seth, watch it, and like added us, yo Scump, watch out for @MaNiac. I can just see the hate in his eyes, dude's jealous, and I'm just like, I am jealous. I am jealous, but there's no why there. I have no reason to like hate on Scump,
bro. I don't get that either. The fact that we've been together for this long and people still like think that, bro. We literally if you think that is hate, then you have no friends or no real friends.
And you would hate to see how we stuff
really
we say
are
off
Yeah,
camera.
well, how we really are.
Like the shit, like
no.
I say to Matt,
no.
Matt Rowe asks, question for the podcast. When looking for inspiration towards your work or hobbies or to just get out of bed in the morning, I don't know why I laughed. Sorry.
Hey, I've been there, man.
I know. That's why I don't know why I laughed. That's what I said because
it's funny. Fuck it. Like being depressed is kind of funny. It's fucked up, but like.
Explain that.
I feel like in retrospect.
What, now that I'm not depressed?
Yeah, definitely not in the moment.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. Isn't it kind of funny that you just feel like such shit? You don't even want to fucking move. That's how down bad you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I've been.
I mean, I was that way one time specifically.
It fucking sucks. Let that be known. Funny. It fucking sucks. But I think I also have a very fucked up humor and find humor. I try to find humor in everything, in everything. I think
this is when looking for inspiration, I feel like I don't know how to say that.
I'm only laughing because he says like we have fucked up humor, and I thought about something that you said like earlier in the week, and I was like, that was fucking like out there, but it was fucking hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have very light humor.
All right, sorry. You were looking for inspiration. I can't help be any help.
Looking for inspiration.
Try to get as sexy as possible.
All right. When looking for inspiration, inspiration towards your work and hobbies, or to just get out of bed, do you have specific outlets that you go to that give you inspiration,
or is it just a natural work ethic that you all possess?
It's not a natural.
Matt Rowe music.
It's not natural at all.
It's not a natural. I don't think anybody has. I mean, yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with momentum and realizing when you're in that fucking spot to like you're not. Don't. I said this on another podcast. Don't rely on motivation. I feel like losers rely on motivation. Ooh. That's why, and I've done it a shit ton in my past where I'll be motivated for a month or two, but then once that motivation goes away, so does my performance of like all the things I'm trying to do. It's like you can't rely on motivation. Don't rely on it. But you got to get momentum. Like momentum just absolutely force yourself to fucking do whatever it is. Like, maybe you have trouble getting out of bed. Force yourself to just get up and go walk outside and then just go walk for like 30 minutes. Then that's a start to something.
I mean, this is
like Jen Seltzer and I always say the toughest thing about working out is getting up and going to the gym, because once you're there, you're having fun. And also, we also said that abs are made in the kitchen and not in the gym. So take it from Jen Seltzer and I.
I think momentum's a big part of it.
I think so too.
I'm scared. Like, I take one day off of streaming now, and I'm like, like, I'm like, and then the next day after that, I don't really feel like streaming, and I feel like I'm getting into that streak of like losing that momentum. But then once I just get back to it as quick as I can, and I feel like it kind of gets me going again.
I feel the same way about vlogging. Like it's like
for sure.
I'll go like on a week straight. I'll go on a week straight, and I'm like, man, views are fucking banging. I was like 120, 130, and I'm like, oh my god, all I have to do is keep this up. And then there's the day where
all you have to do is pick the camera up and just start it. Just hit record and like you'll pull something out of your ass.
Yeah. The other thing is like some people are just different, right? And this isn't like for me in graffiti, for example. Like I'm not a naturally gifted artist. I have a good imagination. I wanted to be good at graffiti. I can't draw a face out of the top of my head. I can't draw a camera off the top of my head. Letters just made it easier for me to be artistic, and I just fucking dug so fucking deep to do it every single day, 8 hours, 12 hours a day, just nonstop. And that's how I know that I am fucking like something in here is fucked, that I just wanted to do something. I just fucking kept at it. Because imagine you fall in love with dunking. You know what I mean? The same way I don't have the body to dunk. The same way that I don't have the artistic capabilities to be an artist, but I discipline myself to fucking at least try until I develop something. Which is why my style hasn't evolved in close to fucking 20 years. Logan Siebert asks, if you were guaranteed to be a pro basketball. All right, let me finish the question. If you were guaranteed to be a pro sport athlete instead of an esports athlete, what would you pick to go pro in? At Siebert Logan on Twitter.
Soccer.
Thank you for the question, Logan.
Soccer?
Soccer?
Yeah.
You?
Basketball. 1,000%.
Yeah, unequivocally. There's no soccer 1,000. I mean, I'm sorry, basketball 1,000%.
In basketball, you can only win one tournament.
Yeah,
I don't care about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why.
But do I get the height and the body along with it?
Yeah. Are you?
True.
Yeah. Are you a LeBron James or are you like a Zion? You know what I mean?
Or am I just a 6-foot white person that's in the NBA but not really playing?
True. See, if you're a professional soccer player, you're gonna have a 6-pack no matter what. They all have 6-packs.
Maradona.
But if I'm a pro basketball player, I'm gonna have a 6-pack.
He was no longer.
Basketball
Hugo
players
Sanchez?
are just cooler.
Pele. Oh, Pele did for sure.
I'm saying like
This day and age athletes.
90% of them.
Yeah.
Let's say 90% of them have 6-packs.
How could you be a soccer pro and not have a 6-pack?
Right. Like
all
you do is run.
fucking do is run and burn calories.
Yeah.
Dude, I should become a soccer player. That's what I need.
Dude, I'm only playing on Thursdays. I want to play more.
Do you?
Yes, I want to play.
Would
on
you play every day
Sundays.
if you could?
Yes. If there was a league, or if there was an adult, if you're in Frisco, Plano, Dallas area, and you have an adult soccer practice every morning, somehow let me know. I'll be on the team just for the practice.
Same. I'm down.
I don't think you'd make it,
At first, I wouldn't.
but I'm down. I am.
Look,
down.
have you released that video yet?
No, today.
Okay. Today?
Mhm.
Okay, so look. As you guys saw, and if you guys haven't, first link in the description down below, you're going to see the soccer thing that we uploaded to the TST channel. And I say we because I was a part of it, where we play, right? We play, what is it, Crossbar Challenge?
Crossbar challenge. Yeah.
Look, my athletic ability is there. It's just being held back by close to 25 pounds of just love. You know what I mean? Love. Straight love.
Dude, if I could play, it's just like when you're an adult, the only adult leagues are at night because obviously
Adults.
that's when people are not working.
Easier to get drunk afterwards.
And they work till 5, and then, but I start working at 7, so it's hard to play.
All right, so Nick, did you get a chance to watch the Halo stuff? Battlefield also got announced. I mean, look, until Battlefield's out 3 months and people have been playing it for 3 months, that's when I'll try to play.
Battlefield.
It's gonna be the same old
Yeah,
Battlefield.
that's why I'm saying 3
Shut
months.
up about Battlefield.
How is it still happening?
It's-
This is no shot at Battlefield. I think Battlefield is a fun game, and I think a lot of people have fun playing it.
Battlefield's
In
great
fact,
for 2 days.
if you are part of EA and have any connections to their marketing department, would you guys like for OpTic from here, live from the Hecz quarters, do
Hell
a
yes.
gaming thing the same way that you guys did 368? We will do it right here.
See, I
you
would
want to
love-
bring in influencers? We got the space.
I would love shit like that, but every time I see somebody say the next Battlefield is going to kill Call of Duty, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Like,
Call of
yeah.
Duty's going to kill
Just
Call
like-
of Duty.
how many?
Okay.
The only thing that can kill COD is COD.
And guess what?
It's just
I'm
like
kidding.
Halo.
Just like Halo. Yeah. So anyway, Halo. Did you see anything exciting? What's going on, MaNiaC? I know you were up there.
The only thing I guess I was impressed by was the amount of like multiplayer stuff that they showed. Like
I hope
guns and like you can sort of see how the game is aiming and how it feels. It looks like there's some heavy aim in there. It looks like a mix between, to me, people were saying like Halo 4 and something else, or people were saying it kind of looks like Halo 4 and Halo Reach, but to me it looks like Halo 5 and H2A, and just seeing how they're like swinging the BR for when they were aiming, it looked like there's going to be some heavy aim, and I'm not excited about that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter, because people would say the same thing about COD and Halo, like take sprint out and save a Halo, fucking take jetpacks out, save COD, but then they come out with the next game and it's like the worst fucking COD, worst Halo. So you honestly never
know.
You just don't know until the game comes out and you start playing.
I'm excited that there's no ground
we
pound.
do need a good ranking system though.
Yeah. I hope that there's another trailer, because it's not coming out for a while. So I hope there's another trailer, and I hope they make a specific.
What do you mean for a while? Like, when's the release date? Did they announce, or did they say?
They said it's going to come out in the holidays of this year.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if any other. I don't know about no trailers or betas.
I hope they obviously a beta, but I hope they also make an esports trailer.
Good shit, man.
Yeah, that boy Matty.
2021.
Yeah, that's right.
They said the holidays of this year.
I hope they make
Right,
an
so
esports.
just so you guys know, the reason that we said good job, Matt, is because Matt typed in Google Halo release date, and it said what, Matt?
2001, November 2001 or something.
I hope that there's an esports. I hope they make an esports trailer or acknowledge esports in some way, because Halo started esports on the console, basically, if you don't count Smash. And it's like, I think everyone knows about Halo esports, even though nobody's watching it right now.
Everyone played Halo,
Right.
so.
And Halo was like the first shooter where it's like, I could beat you.
Yeah.
I know I could beat you. And then so there's like brothers were competing against each other, and then those brothers were like,
I don't know
well,
what they would show about esports though. You're saying like,
I hope they do like the same way,
like who they're gonna be like partnered
Like
with
skins
or
and shit like that?
fucking.
Do you remember when Ghost was released? Like Big Timer and everyone went out and they played a 4v4 on Strike Zone.
Yeah.
That type of shit. Just something that acknowledges esports, because I think Halo. I don't know how Halo's still not big in esports.
Hey, listen, Halo, if you guys want to throw a launch tournament out of the Hecz quarters, please, wide open, hit me up.
Or
Tashi,
if you need any old Halo pros that have a little bit of a following.
No, what, are you kidding me? Yeah, holler at my man Nick, man.
Dude, I don't know
expert
why
in the
you
space. Yeah, expert in this fucking space.
I'll be in the
has a
commercial
following.
of
He
esports combining
shredded
with Halo.
Yeah, as tall as Master Chief.
You need to start. You need to play Halo every day.
I
know you've been playing it, but like
now once it really is about to start drop,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be
grinding
What?
it. Good.
I'm gonna be selling my soul.
Good.
No, come on.
Good.
I know it sucks to hear, but I'm gonna start selling my soul when Infinite is about to drop. You think I'm begging for subs now? You ain't heard nothing yet.
Yeah. Oh, dude. ASIM visa issues. Not allowing him to play at the LAN. Is that confirmed? That like did you read the tweet longer?
Where does he
Playing with
live?
Desi,
Canada?
right?
Oh yeah. He just said New York. New York.
New York.
Yeah, look, I don't know. Look, we went through it with Dashi. Like, there's so many behind-the-scenes situations that may not necessarily make sense to, one, release to the public, two, none of your fucking business, and three, like, we don't know, right? Bro, it's like fans, just like some, those 15, let's call them the 15 from here on out.
The 15.
All right, so the 15 will always be, one, inventionists, creatives. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that. But just people make shit up and they get mad at you for
I
it,
knew
right?
you were going with it.
It's just annoying. Like we don't know what we do. All we know is that he can't get into the thing. Well, why didn't he start the process 3 months ago? He fucking did. Do I know that? No, I just made that up. The way that you just made it up. But I'm saying that's the possibility too. For fuck's sake.
It's it's already hard enough to deal with visa stuff, but then you put a pandemic on top of it, and it's like, it's whatever. I mean,
and then why are you going to the United States during a pandemic? Oh, I have a competition of what? Video games. There's P1s now handed out to esports athlete. Nothing here. Thank you. Bye. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Those people that are there don't give a shit. They don't care, right? They're there to check IDs, and that is their job. They don't fuck with legislature. They don't fuck with rules, the CDC. They're literally there to get paid so they can eat. They don't give a shit. They just follow rules. Otherwise, they get fired. So that's it. There's no. I just don't understand people's. Some people, man. Some people indeed.
Yep.
All right. Anything else over there that you got going on? What you want to shout out?
I was looking at the last question.
Is it good?
What is the one thing you wish did not happen at the time, but are grateful it did now?
Mm-hmm.
Do we all know mine? I was like, damn. I was like, that question hit. Do I even need to explain?
No.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's a good place to end the podcast.
Do you have one?
Probably the same thing, but mine just wasn't as open to everyone.
Do I have to say mine? I don't think so, right? I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roger, any other questions you want to put on the board before we close it out? Thank you. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the OpTic Podcast. Shout out to the production group. Maddie, good job back there. Whoever's editing this, Edit it better next time. Thank you. We'll see you guys
Thanks.
next time. A huge shout out again to ExpressVPN and Final Fantasy for promoting and sponsoring the podcast. We love y'all. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hitch, hit him with the music. Or Matt, hit him. Whoever's editing this, hit him with the music. Such a good track.
I do this shit.